do you think, CJ?
Nice.
They look like little cigars in your hands. CJ's going to begin his build. We're going to work on Arthur's at the same time. Since Arthur and CJ are both getting front forks, should be able to show you how hard that is to do. Let's start with something as simple as an 1800 watt Vever brushless controller. CJ's going to go ahead and build his controller, do the harness and stuff just for practice, because I've got him I think a 30 MOSFET coming, which is good for 80 amps, and these guys are only good for 34 amps. So he should be able to boogie when that second one shows up. But what we need to do first is when we take the caps off, take these screws out, and then recess the holes so that they'll fit flat. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we got to do to both of these motors. So since that's your motor, you can do it. All right. This is the reason why you want 2 kilowatt motors. 3 kilowatt and 1800 do not have those. That's the reason why your stuff's melting. Melting! Alright, so we've got our Vever My1020 2000 watt. That's the one that comes with the fan. We need to pull these bolts out. So we're going to grab them by the clampy ends, pull them out. Don't try to use a screwdriver at first. Use something to grab the head and rotate it first. Luckily for me, they machine the face really nice. It takes a lot of extra work. Look at the difference. So I have to face this one and this one. There's just not enough space there for it to breathe, so I'm going to try to give it more space so it can breathe. So first things first, take these screws out. Then we got to drill holes. And then we got to cut some of the end of the bolt off because it's going to be too long. All right, you just got to pop them off, and then we'll get ready to drill the holes. Go ahead and tape up your vents so you don't get any loose metal in there. CJ just got his open, and then we'll go ahead and get you set up to the next step. All right, CJ's going to do his with the motor still attached to the base. I'm going to do mine loose, show you how to put it back on. It's not a big deal if it comes off. Low speed. Remember, it's aluminum. We'll go right through it if you're not careful. That fits. All right, clean it out. You don't want any shavings in the motor. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the measuring.
I think I remember it leaning pretty far.
Nope, too far. It'll work. There you go.
Maybe teach more? No. Probably got a little bit more on this one. Yeah, just a little bit.
There you go. Now we just got to trim some of the heads off and take the washers out. I'm not using the washers either. We'll just Loctite them in.
I'm going to.
He's going to, because he's a professional. All right. Here's some medium strength lead blocker.
Whenever you drill your holes and recess your bolt so you can be flush mounted with your mount, the bolt sticks out the end a little bit, so you can either grind that before, or once you put it on, get a sanding disc and grind it down flush. Either way.
All right, let's do it. I personally just did the gamble route, cut twice and measured once. take this tab and bend it backwards. His tab off. I don't know if he wants to cut both of them off or one, but it's up to him. If he decides to keep one tab, it would be so that he could mount a rear fender on the motor. But other than that, it can go.
Go.
How much do you think he's going to leave, guys?
That'd be a different.
Never. This is the opposite of what you're used to. So right makes it loose. Nut, crush washer, 13 tube sprocket. Put the lip on the outside. And then the left is tight.
Just go this way.
Uh-huh. And now it goes away. Hey. Alright, take this fork off. He's going to take his, start messing with his bit. I already pulled the nut out of the bottom. Left the studs so that I can pull the handles loose. Once all the cables are loose, then I'll drop the whole front fork. Woohoo!